After placing a restriction on smoking, lead paint, and trans fat food, New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg had intended to tackle sugary drinks. But a decision from New York State Supreme Court has put Bloomberg's plans on hold. Judge Milton ruled that the mayor's plans to prohibit restaurants, food carts, and concessions at theaters and stadiums from selling sugary drinks in containers larger than 16 ounces was invalid. The judge said that the regulations were, quote, fraught with arbitrary and capricious consequences. Now, the judge noted that supermarkets and convenience stores would be exempt from the rules because they are regulated by the state and not the city. Speaking at a news conference following the decision, Bloomberg said that the city plans to appeal the ruling. As mayor of New York City, Bloomberg spearheaded the ban on the use of artificial trans fats and lead paint. But the mayor's biggest public health legacy was implementing a smoking ban in bars and restaurants in 2002. More recently, the ban was extended to parks, beaches, and public plazas. The mayor's effort to improve public health was admired by Chinese net users, but many criticized Bloomberg for what they saw as an ill-thought-out ban on supersized sodas. And here's what they had to say.
The ban doesn't make any sense. People can just drink 2 smaller-sized sodas rather than 1 big one. The proposed ban will cause people to spend more money but not lose weight. Besides, isn't this ban discriminating against fat people? The American government is starting to interfere with the market. Does America plan to shift to a planned economy? Even if the ban was to be carried out, people will just substitute with other sweet drinks or multiple smaller-sized sodas. I don't understand why selling guns is okay, but selling large-sized bottles of soda is not. They need to add a new line in the U.S. Constitution, that people shall have the right to choose what they eat and drink. In order to solve the root of the problem, the U.S. government should just close the factories that produce these sugary soft drinks. The American lifestyle is not good for health. They need to modify their sugary drinks or eliminate them completely. I think it would be more effective to ban elevator usage. This will force more people to exercise.
Obesity is also an issue that has started to plague China. Now, that too much food has become a health hazard is ironic in a country that suffered from a mass famine just 50 years ago. According to the World Health Organization, the percentage of adults who are overweight and obese rose from 25% in 2002 to nearly 40% in 2010. Urban dwellers account for much of this as well. The WHO projects that at least 50% of the Chinese population will be too heavy by 2015. By comparison, 69% of Americans aged 20 and older are overweight or obese. The Chinese Health Ministry has said it encourages healthy eating programs in schools and has dedicated a large budget to the construction of playgrounds to promote exercise. And here's what net users are saying about government initiatives to reduce the waistlines of Chinese citizens.
We should learn from the checks and balances that are built into the U.S. system. It really keeps government power in check. They can't do whatever they want. I don't know if our government will ever go to such efforts to try to improve public health. I think I understand now. Controlling supply is seen as caring about humanity, whereas controlling demand is a violation of human rights. The American government can ban certain products in order to ensure national health. Meanwhile, the Chinese government is struggling to get rid of poisonous foodstuff from the supply chain.
The government's initiative to wean the population off an unhealthy lifestyle are nothing new. 1 year ago, the Danish government famously implemented the world's first fat tax. All foods with a fat content above 2.3% was taxed. Now, while the legislation did get some Danes to switch to lower fat alternatives, most of them simply bought their butter and ice cream in neighboring countries. The unclear results, combined with harmful effects on businesses, caused lawmakers to retract the fat tax 1 year later.